Okay, we are now recording. Okay, so when last we saw our intrepid heroes, they had disembarked from the Jawa carrier. Okay, we all know that's what it was. We all know.
Jawas on it.
It had Jawas on it. You just never met them. It had a portly wizard who was the last of his people, the Suri. And you have all now, and you fought a shadow wolf, a demon wolf. You fought two demon wolves. Well, sort of. One mostly dead demon wolf's intestines, and another demon wolf who tried to eat you. But you were able to defeat it. By with claw and tooth, it tried to destroy you, but you took it down because you're those sorts of people. So what you now have in front of you is a trip.
Yeah,
that's true.
And if you watched my videos on how to travel, if you watch my videos on how to travel in Forbidden Lands, you'll now understand what you have to do. So the little black circle, if you're looking at the map, which hopefully you are, you'll see there's a little black circle on the corner of a creek. There's a white line to a building, and then there's another white line to a second building, but you don't need to worry about that for now.
Let's see that map. I still see the map of us fighting the wolves.
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably put you all on it. Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah, my bad. There you go.
So good.
How's that?
There we go.
Okay, that's a black circle. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I understand the hexes are important.
If you've watched my training video, how to travel in the Forbidden Lands, you'll know that the hexes are important. So you've been dropped off on the corner of the river, and then the giant wagon thing was rolling away from you, and like it's actually spring/early summer, but wherever the wagon travels, there's this light dusting of snow, and the last thing you see is the wagon sort of fading out of sight, like not actually like by distance, like it's traveling away from you, and it's like it's getting much further away much faster than it actually is. And then it folds out of existence, right? So eventually it just becomes this little speck and then it's gone. But it wasn't traveling that fast, so there's a weird perception issue going on with how it works, and you're all a bit sort of and then you are where you are. So what you've got in front of you is a hike. So you've been told that you need to get to this space here, the one with the little tower symbol in it. Now that's 4 hexagons. So who can tell me how many quarter-day travel that will be, considering it's open terrain? Come on, people.
Okay, here, let's see. So you can hike 2 hexagons per quarter-day travel in open terrain.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay.
So it's a half a day's travel to this site. So you were dropped off close by, and if you move reasonably rapidly across that terrain, you will find yourselves in the happy-go-lucky space of actually making that place. So the way travel works is you've got to cross this open space. So now the second trick question: what are the 2 roles that need to be fulfilled to do travel in Forbidden Lands?
Survival and scouting.
Correct, but those aren't the roles; those are the skills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a Pathfinder.
Nice.
And someone else.
Okay.
It is actually someone.
Observation.
It's someone who's doing something. They're keeping.
Watch.
Nice. There you go. Wow.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. So you've been dropped off, and you all sort of bundle out. You've got all your equipment, including a horse. So. Nathaniel, you've got a horse, which is super exciting, I'm sure.
I do.
God, this is going to be just like the road to El Dorado, isn't it, with this horse?
Yeah. Or possibly, what's the, Rapunzel?
Yeah. Tangled.
This could be that horse. Okay, So, yes, you've got 2 roles that you need to fulfill for the party. Someone has to lead the way, and someone should keep watch. So I invite you to discuss amongst yourselves who will be best positioned to fulfill those 2 roles.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't know.
Let me get up my character sheet.
So what are the skills that we need to do that?
There's
Survival.
scouting and survival, I believe.
Yeah.
So my survival's okay. It's a 7.
All right.
That's pretty good.
My scouting and survival are both 3 or lower.
My
Right.
scouting is 6.
Okay,
It's
cool.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Higher than I've got, so.
What about you, Brandon? What's yours?
I don't think I'll be any good. Yeah, I got nothing in that.
Okay. Sure. So you're going to yeah, that's all going to work, isn't it? Have I got a D6? Yep. Okay, cool. So you're going to move across that open terrain. So who's leading the way?
I
I'm
guess.
scouting, so does that mean I'm leading?
No, scouting is. So hold on, it's not scouting. Scout.
Oh.
I didn't think it was scout. Oh, no,
No,
maybe it
it
is.
isn't. It is survival.
It's survival for lead the way,
And lookout
scouting
makes
is
scouting.
used to observe
and the lookout
and
is
spot.
scouting because
Did
they're.
you watch your
They're
video at
keeping
all?
watch.
No, I did not. I didn't get to that one.
No,
All right.
I'm telling you about Tom because he's a bit hazy on this.
Yeah. It was almost midnight when I was doing them, so like you get what you get. So Rattus.
I'll hate my video.
I hope you noticed, Rattus, that I used you as my star in my videos.
I did. I did.
Oh, he's actually quite good at scouting. He's good at
Yes.
survival. Oh,
You rolled very well.
yeah. All right. So the first hexagon is going to involve a lead the way roll, please,
All
if you
right.
will.
Well, I've got a base of 4 because that's highlighted and a skill of 3. So that means a 7. I've put it in the rolling area and I'm going to roll now.
Hold on. Did you remember that you also have the talent?
Oh, yes, that's right. I'll add 1 to that, increasing my skill up to 4 in the red zone.
Woohoo.
Ew.
My talents.
All right.
Which means I'm now at 8.
Nice one. Roll.
All right, I'm going to roll.
Let's see how it goes. Now it's all down to the hill. All down.
That's
All
right.
down.
It's all crap.
Okay, so you have received 1 success and
One
1
success.
bane.
Hmm.
Now, as it turns out, you actually only need 1 success. You don't actually
Yes.
have to do anything else, so you don't have to push or do anything. I assume you're
Nice.
happy with that roll.
I am happy with that roll.
Okay, so
Does the
Rattus.
button get me anything?
and only if you push,
Push it.
then you
Okay.
can take the damage, but you also get the willpower point.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay. So you cross the river and start heading across this hexagon here. Now, can we get a scouting roll from your lead the way? From your keeping the watch person.
Keep in watch.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh, there's 3
Nice.
swords.
Okay. If there was anything dangerous, you easily and readily avoid it with 3 successes as you cross the terrain, keeping
Tracking a
an
falcon
eagle.
on a cloudy day.
That's right. He could track a fountain on a cloudy day. So this first hexagon is covered without a problem. Okay, so then you're going into the second one. So same story again.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get you lost.
Oh, actually, I think. Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
We're lost.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. No, not necessarily, because he can push.
I can push.
Ooh, and then you might get a willpower point.
I am going to push.
You are going to push, eh? Cool.
All right. So what weird shit did I have to do with the settings? Nothing.
So when you hit push the roll, it'll ask you to make sure you've deducted that 1 dice. So you have to take the 1 bane dice out of your pool. So basically you'll roll 3 base
Yeah.
dice, and 4 skill dice.
Yep. Done that. Okay.
And then you hit. Do it.
Yes, submit roll. Now all those banes turn up. No, just nothing. I
Okay,
know
so
where we
you
are.
do suffer a mishap, but you take 1 point of agility damage. I think. No, wits damage. Sorry, because it's
Wits.
survival. But you also get a willpower point. And I get to roll on the mishap table for leading the
You're
way.
looking for the squirrel, aren't you?
I am so looking for the squirrel. I'm glad you were paying attention. That is awesome. Okay, so what do I get? I get a 12, which is pretty safe. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, can I get everyone, and I mean everyone, to make a might roll, please?
A might roll.
A might roll.
Yes.
Might. Oh, there it is.
I might roll it and get absolutely nothing.
Let's see.
Oh, I got one.
Good one, Chad. Good one, Chad. And Radis.
Woohoo.
Radis got one.
I got one.
Delilah got one. Hey,
That is
Hey.
nice.
Yeah, I literally have 0 dice in it.
how do you have 0 dice?
How do you have 0?
Because you've taken damage.
I've taken strength damage.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Everyone except for Rob can clear their previous damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
But Rob, you have to keep that 1 point of wits. You can clear everything else. You're all basically healed.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. By the way, remember you get to keep your willpower, so it just is get your stats
Wait.
back.
Yep.
Okay, now make a might roll.
No effect to me, but same
Uh,
deal.
wait. Oh, right, yeah, you have to actually press the roll button.
Yeah.
You can't just click on the skill, yeah.
Nope.
I don't think it's good yet. It's still rolling 0 dice. I don't know what's going on.
Check. Have you actually watched this? How to do skills?
Yes. I clicked.
Okay, so-
Jason.
Okay, can I
Jason.
suggest, sorry, may I just suggest that you just put the skills directly into the dice pool?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't have anything in the skill. It's still just 2 dice. Anyway.
Okay, so, Lucas and, who else failed? Lauren, do either of you want to try and push? Currently you have no banes.
Yeah, I do. I want to push.
What about you, Lucas?
Not really. It's 2 dice.
Remember you have no damage at the moment,
Willpower.
so it actually has no disadvantage.
Oh, I
It's
guess
about
that's
getting some
true, yeah,
willpower.
yeah.
So I just do the push,
Yep, and you
Does
go,
it make any difference?
and I don't have to change my dice at all, do I?
you do not, because you rolled no banes and no successes.
Is Lucas riding his horse?
Why? Oh, Lucas, you succeeded. Oh, that's true, Lucas. Your horse had 6 strength. Oh, well,
it
anyway,
did?
it's done now. Yeah, because it's got 6 might. If you have a look down the bottom of your character sheet, you will see your horse's stats.
Hmm.
Right. I
Which-
got a bane, so does
yeah.
that mean I take a strength point off and get a willpower?
It does have 6 strength.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay, but yes, you take 1 point of strength damage, Lauren, and you
Yeah.
get 1 willpower point, and unfortunately, you also take 1 point of agility damage. So what has happened is so Radis is going, I know exactly where we're going, and he's moving across this open terrain when suddenly, underneath you, the sand sucks you down, and you're struggling to drag your way out, and everyone manages to pull themselves out except for Lauren, who's dragged into the quicksand. Now, anyone who pulls free can offer to help anyone who is still stuck. So does someone want to offer Lauren a hand to get them out of the quicksand?
Yeah.
Drowning in
course.
quicksand.
What about
Oh, you go ahead.
Chad who rolled
Yeah.
like
Chad,
9
you got
dice?
this.
Yeah, of course.
As opposed to
Dad, save me!
How do I do that? How do I just?
you just roll might again. It's just straight up might roll again. You're just helping them basically.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yep, 2 successes, no issue at all. All right, you're able to drag Lauren out of the quicksand, and you're all sort of on this side of the quicksand, and you realise that you've actually encountered a giant bog-like quicksand mass, and you're going to have to travel all the way around it to continue your travels. Unfortunately, you make no further movement this quarter day. Now, can we get a keep the watch roll, please?
Yeah, I'll do that now. What? 2 bangs and 1 success.
2 banes and 1 success. Well, you got 1 success. So,
Yeah.
you're travelling across the open terrain, and I'm just going to the encounter tables in the GM's guide, which I hope I will get. 146, nice one, Jimmy Jabs. Let's go. 147, 141, 140, 146. Okay, and I'm just using this character sheet here to give me dice rolling capability. 21. Right, you see nothing. Nothing happens, but you're tired.
RUSs.
RUSs, rodents of unusual size. I don't believe they exist. Now, does anyone want to deploy some healing?
Heal me! Heal me!
Healing would be
Yeah.
good.
For sure. I'll. How do I go about that?
What?
Monk. I need a monk.
You literally just roll your skill, and each success I will let you heal 1 either agility or
Or no.
And by the way, it's a bard skill to improve things like wits and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Which,
Can I do? I'd like to heal people
Yeah.
if I can.
But you can only heal the wits. You can't heal the agility. So,
I can
Chad,
use healing of wits.
do you want to push that?
Yeah.
Much better.
Okay. Wow.
successes.
Ooh, though. Okay, you get 2 successes, but you also have 2 bane. So you take 2 points of damage to your. I think that's empathy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 2 points of damage to your empathy, and you gain 2 willpower points.
Nice. I have also rolled 2 successes.
Okay, you're able to completely heal Lauren of their.
Yeah.
Oh no, hold on. Who were you healing? Wits. Who took wits damage?
Yeah.
Me. I took 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Radis.
Radis.
Healed.
Okay, Radis, you're healed. I bless upon you my healing powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she heal empathy?
Yep.
Alright, and so Chad can heal my strength and agility.
Yep.
Yep.
He got 2 successes. Yep.
So how do I get rid of that? Yeah, okay, cool.
Excellent.
Thanks, Chad.
Chad's a dude.
Worries.
All right.
Chad is the dude.
Okay, so did you want to have another go at healing, Jason, to heal Chad of their empathy damage?
Yeah. I'll have a. I'll
Perform.
push. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I can do my. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Hang on. Let me just double check.
Now I'm definitely thinking Road
Yeah.
Eldorado.
Uh-huh.
He's a mighty warrior and he's
Yes,
okay.
here we go. 3
wow.
successes.
Wow.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay,
Yeah.
Chad, you're completely
Yeah.
healed as the minstrel plays their music.
Is there any other damage of that sort around?
Anyone got any
Still-
empathy or wits damage that they
Don't
might want to
think
get rid of?
so.
No, all good.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I was going to push that roll otherwise, because.
All right. So you now travel on. Can I get another lead the way roll from Radis as you try and cross the hexagon of doom?
Sure.
I feel like that should be its name.
So I will do that.
The
and then I'll
hexagon
add-
of doom.
This. And away we go.
Do, do, do.
No. God.
Would you like to push that roll?
Why the hell not?
Considering you have no Banes in it at the moment.
Yeah, let's just push that.
Do,
Go.
do, do, do.
Oh my god. No.
No. Okay. Okay. Wow.
Bloody hell.
They called him Radis the leader, but some called him Radis the unlucky. It really
Can I
depends.
try doing survival as well, or can I only do one or the
No,
other?
you can only have one person doing it.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
Wow. Okay. All right. This ground is clearly unsafe because as you move forward, having moved around the quicksand zones, dodging, the pits of the marshes as you do so, suddenly the ground shifts again. A mighty rumble is heard through the ground. Can I get each of you to make a move roll, please?
Yeah. Let's do this. I have 3 dice.
No.
Oh, that's a lot of no's.
Oh my
Oh my god.
no.
Is there anyone who's
Oh
going to
no.
pass?
I know that
Yes.
Luke is
Oh
not
my
even
God.
halfway.
Lucas.
Oh my god, Lucas, you don't.
All right. Can
I
I
push?
use my lucky roll?
Can you use your lucky roll? What does that do?
It says you may re-roll a critical roll and select the best of the 2 rolls.
That
Okay.
sounds about right.
You can do that if you want. Sure.
Okay. Seem like that
Does it cost
right.
anything, or is it only used once per session, or?
I think I'm pretty sure that's used for critical damage on the critical damage.
Oh, no, yes, sorry. That's a critical hit that you can
Oh,
re-roll.
just for critical hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so but
Okay.
I could push.
Yeah, can
If-
I push?
You can push if you want. Radis can push, and Chad can push, and Lauren can push,
Okay.
and Delilah can push, and Lucas could choose to push, but probably is just going to go with, no,
I'm not
good.
going to push.
I think I'm
I
gonna
got
push.
my success.
I
Oh,
got 2
Delilah!
successes!
Which
Yeah!
is
And
And I took 1 damage.
and you took 1 damage to, I assume move is
to
agility? Yep.
Which means I now only have 1 dice.
But I got 2 successes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chad.
And I get another willpower.
Broken.
Oh my
Oh, no, I
god.
shouldn't have
No.
Chad is broken. The agility goes down.
Oh no! Oh yes, I got a success.
Okay,
Yay.
and you also got a point of damage to your agility. And you got
Yeah.
another willpower point.
Yay!
You got magic powers through the
I
wazoo
feel
now.
it building in me. I'm so ready to use it now.
Yeah, you are ready to use it. Maybe you should talk to the Earth. Maybe you could persuade the Earth to, not eat you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
so
think
that's.
I've got anything that
So
can
hold
do
on,
that.
Radis, have you rolled again?
No, I haven't. I've just gone and got some lucky cheese and crackers.
Okay. You need to re-roll, or you don't need to re-roll. You can just take the effect. It is an option. I will just point that out.
Why? What happened?
The ground collapsed out from underneath you, but it was with a mighty shaking this time. It wasn't quicksand. It was the other kind of movement.
Okay, I'm re-rolling.
Right.
Go. Yes.
Okay. Wow. You took 2 points of damage to your agility because you had a Bane originally, and you took another one. You get 2 willpower points, but you do get a success.
Oh, good.
Okay, Chad, you're the only one who hasn't dodged. You take you take 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and
Am I being sucked into the ground?
you're being crushed underneath it.
Oh no.
No.
And you take 2 points of actual damage, like as in damage to strength. as the ground crushes you. Oh, actually, you might get to where you... Oh, really? It says base damage. I guess that's fair. All right, you can also roll your armor, though. So this might not do you any damage at all. As the ground rolls across you. So if you just click your armor thing and then hit roll, it should... Yep. You got 1 success out of your armor, but you also got 1 bane. Which means your armor is now 1 point less effective.
Ooh.
Unless it's repaired.
Okay.
And you can choose to take it off your helmet or your chainmail. And you've got, you know how in your armor you've got sort of 2 stats which have got the same value? So you'll have max and current.
Yeah, I just did that last one, right?
Yeah, don't do the max one. That's all. Max
Okay.
stays at 6 if you're moving your chainmail down.
I'm say
Okay.
it's a pretty deadly game, actually.
Yeah, well,
it
you
is.
have this hex is going to kill you. I swear to God. Chad's, by the way, broken because they lost both of their agility points, which means all they can now do is crawl.
Gosh.
So they can crawl their way out from underneath the rocks. The other problem is Chad is your healer.
Yeah.
I've got 3 points of healing. I know that's pretty rubbish, but it's probably better than
Oh,
nothing.
that's more than...
I've got 3 as well.
Okay. You can try healing him. Does someone want to try and heal Chad?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Really? Did it go?
Yes!
Yay!
Yeah, nice.
Okay. Okay, it's getting on to late afternoon now because you've now lost 2 quarter days trying to cross this open terrain. Oh, actually, you don't lose any more time with this. Okay. So, all right. So you managed to cross the open terrain finally. You're out of the hexagon, despite its desperate attempts to crush you. And the next hexagon beckons. But would you like, you know, you could choose to set up camp, which we didn't cover in my video.
I do believe we should rest.
For it has been a mighty difficult trek.
It really
This
has
has been
been. I
pretty
think we feel
damn
like having a
rubbish.
bit of. a rest
Would you like
here.
to make a... Oh, by the way, Lauren, can you make another...
Scout roll?
Yeah, keeping watch roll, please.
Yeah, I sure can. Look at me go with the 2 banes. That's pretty. I'm gonna push for that.
Well, yep, okay.
So I go down to 3 because of the banes.
You go down to 3 stat points and 1 scout. Yep.
And then go push. Yes. Now. So does that mean I now take 2 points of...
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And that comes off my wit.
Okay.
Oh, you better sing me a song.
My song cannot heal. Oh wait, no, it's wits. It can heal
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, so I can sing you a song.
Sing
But
me a
you're
song.
sitting down to rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're crossing the open terrain. And oh no, that's right. You don't. Yeah, no. There's no mishap. It's just you have the encounter. All right, got it. Okay, so you're setting up camp.
Sing
Others-
your
As you
song.
when you're entering the clearing to set up your camp,
Hmm.
you see. Oh, very nice. That's
Yeah.
2. You hear a voice as you're moving into the clearing. It's a deep male voice, gruffy and heavy with experience, singing a song of, you know, the earth and dark tombs and shadowy places. As you enter the clearing, in the middle of the clearing on a small stump is a small red fox who suddenly looks at you. and
Is that
the
fox?
singing stops.
Excuse me, are you a singing fox? Does the fox
Does the
like-
fox sing?
Does the fox look at me when I say that? Does it?
What does the fox say?
The fox looks at you quietly and, sort of rustles up onto its forepaws and looks at you with its very large, very beautiful eyes, and gives you that fox smile, that little grin that foxes can do, as its tail sort of moves up behind its head and waves around. But it doesn't seem to be talking.
I'm gonna start singing the song that I just heard.
Are you? Make
Yeah.
a perform roll.
I would love to make a perform roll.
Is it perform? Have I got
Let's
that right?
do this. Yeah, I mean, I assume it's
It is.
perform.
Yeah, it's performed. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 successes.
Yeah, I'm really good at this thing.
Okay. Okay, well, you're singing this song that you've just heard, which you've never heard before, but you're carrying the tune perfectly. And the fox, unable to help itself, starts to sing along with you.
Yeah.
And
We got a good duet going.
And it's
harmonizing.
got a great voice. It's just a very sort of Tom Waits great voice. Or Leonard Cohen, nobody knows, Everybody knows that the dice are loaded. So it's singing. It's got that sort of Leonard Cohen voice, as it sings on this thing, and it launches into this great song, and it's the equivalent of Everybody Knows by Leonard Cohen, and it ends with that great crescendo at the end. But everybody knows the dice are loaded. Everyone knows the good guy's lost. And then it stops at the end of the song and smiles broadly at you, flicks its tail, and disappears into the bushes.
Whoa, that was a moment.
Wow, this is a
bravo,
really...
bravo. Oh,
But I got to admit, this is one of the better dreams I've had in a while.
this place is
Yeah.
strange. I don't know.
I'm getting a lot of good stuff to add to. I've decided this time I'm going to draw a page of little things that are mentioned as we play.
Nice.
I've got
Nice.
a picture of the caravan trailing away with the snow falling around it. I'm now adding a picture of a fox singing.
Nice. It's like we've
Beautiful.
got a visual journal.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so you're setting up camp, which is fine. There's nothing particularly complex about it. So to make the camp, you need to make a survival roll. If the roll succeeds, you find a sheltered and comfortable place to spend the night. So, are you trusting Radis to do a survival roll?
How you feeling, Radis, about setting
You
up
only get
camp?
7 dice for this one, not 8.
Yeah, that'll make all the difference. All right, here we go. You might be camped in trees. Waiting, and come on.
Yes!
That's one.
It's a success!
Yeah!
Yay! He's got his eye back in. You can feel it. Okay. You managed to find the campsite. By the way, if anyone else has survival, they can actually assist. So they can give Radis an extra 2 dice, I think it is, for assistance. And it's late afternoon, so you've had 3 quarter days of travel. So it's actually evening now. Can I get everyone to consume some food and some water, please? So if you consume something, I'm pretty sure. And Brandon, can you just confirm that I get this right? Is it a 1 and a 2 on a D8? If it's a D8 that you're rolling, that it gets consumed and it knocks down? Yep. Okay, cool. So can everyone roll? I think everyone's got D8 resources.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just roll your resources, and if it's a 1 or a 2, it gets Who just got the Bane? Someone got Bane.
Well, I just got a Bane.
Me.
Lauren, your food is now a D6.
Oh, God.
All
And so
right.
is mine.
And so is yours. But you've got food.
Oh my god, I got a Bane on the water as well, so that goes what?
Down to a D6
too?
as well. Yep.
Oh, do we roll for water as well? Okay.
Yep. All good.
So, can we forage for food? I'm
You
pretty
can,
sure I
but
saw a
you may
video
wish
where
to
there's something.
rest at night.
Yeah. Okay.
Because foraging in the dark is a bad idea. You get
Who's,
-2 dice.
who is setting up the camp? Because while someone's setting up the camp, that takes
Someone
a
is.
quarter
Yep.
day, and other people can do other things too, like forage.
That's true, actually. Good point. So you might want to have someone keep watch still.
All right, so I'll do the keep watch with the scouting.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
One success.
Perfect. Okay, so you're keeping watch, which is good. I don't think you have too much to worry about if you're keeping watch while the camp's being set up. Make a camp standing guard. Dangerous place. If you need to choose a stand guard in the night, let that person sleep during some other quarter, usually the evening. So if you are... So when you all go to sleep, you have to decide whether someone's keeping watch or not. And if someone is, that person will not be resting.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're keeping watch. Foraging. So foraging rolls. So if you remember, I'm pretty sure it's pretty simple. You have to make survival checks. Yes, survival roll, and then you can roll on the hunt, or you can go fishing, but you don't have any fishing material, or you can just forage for vegetable matter. Once again, you make a survival roll. So, who's foraging? So, Radis is setting up the camp.
Mhm.
Lauren is keeping watch generally, so that leaves Chad and Lucas and Delilah.
I'd like to try foraging.
Okay,
just gonna
you need to make survival rolls.
I have 4
Yeah.
points in survival, which isn't the worst.
Me too. Let's do this. No.
No.
What do you get, Natty?
At least
Oh,
there's
your
no
dice.
Banes.
So I'm gonna push my
No.
foraging roll. I'm gonna push.
Okay,
Let's do this. Still nothing.
I
But
might
no
as well push
Banes.
mine.
No
I might as well push
brains.
mine as well.
okay,
I got 1. And 1 bang.
Yeah!
yay.
We got a success.
That means I take 1 damage to strength, right? Whatever it
No,
is.
survival is wits, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's wits.
1 damage to wits.
Good night, kiddo. Clearly bedtime. Okay. With all that yawning, love you. Okay. Say good night to everyone. You can't hear them, but they can hear you.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
No.
Funny story, Alex is having all their friends over on the weekend so that they can write a book together. True story.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Oh, cool.
True story. Okay, so Lucas, you find 1 resource worth of food.
Nice. I'm a skilled forager.
You are.
Yeah.
Technically, you need the chef skill to turn it into food, but I'm going to let that ride for now.
I've got a truffle sniffing horse.
You do have a truffle sniffing horse, and it's clearly delivered the goods.
Yep.
Okay, so you've gone off. What about you, Chad? Did you roll?
I'm
just gonna go and put Jasper to bed. I'll be back.
No worries.
I will end up like foraging because I have 2 survival, so I'll just fail it and trip and then hit my head and probably die.
Not find your dead body.
Yeah, so I'm
What
just
happened to
gonna.
Chad?
I know. I'm just gonna
He's being
rest.
composted by
Not
mushrooms now.
sleep, but just
And they're
rest to
edible.
gain my health back in case something happens in the night.
All right. Okay, so Lucas comes out of the bushes holding 3 turnips in his hand. And with a mighty cry says, I have found food.
Aren't
I
elves
am-
meant to be really good at this stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Elves, they're good at that, right? Elves do that. Okay. Night falls. So, is anyone standing guard?
All right. So
I don't think I'm good at it.
Because if
what?
someone stands guard, you can let them become sleepy, so unrested, or you can rest in the morning and they can get a quarter day's sleep, but that means you lose 2 quarter days effectively. But then you could forage. Then other people could forage, so that might be attractive
Yeah.
to you.
I'll stay up and watch.
So
Okay.
if I rest, does
I'm
that
gonna
heal
stay
at
up
my
and-
agility point?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you've already got someone volunteering to keep watch, which was Delilah, I think.
Cool. So I'm
Cool.
gonna sleep.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Delilah, can you make for me a scouting roll? I think it's scouting. Yep, it is scouting.
Yep.
Can you make a scouting roll
I
for me,
can
please?
make a scouting roll for you. Let's see
Because
how
I'm
this
awesome at
goes.
scouting, they say.
Woo!
I got a
Yeah.
success!
Yes!
Yeah!
Okay, late in the night, you hear the sound of something moving through the bushes. It sounds big, possibly even gigantic. It's
Mr.
moving.
Fox, is that you?
It's moving
It's
through
a
the
chicken
woods,
duck woman.
and suddenly, you say, "Mr. Fox, is that you?" And you hear a small yip of a fox. And then you hear an almighty crash as something and something else fight in the darkness. Do you want to go and find out what's going on, or do you want to stay in the light?
I'm gonna go find out what's going on. My friend the fox is out there.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
you charge into the darkness. Make a scouting roll to not become
That's,
lost in the dark. By the way, you can't see in the dark, so that's -2 dice.
There's some lookout.
Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let's -2 dice. I still got a success!
Oh my god.
You charge into the darkness. Your friend, Mr. Fox, is clearly in danger. You run through the woods looking for him. You find a scene of absolute conflict and terror in front of you. Some large creature, possibly a bear, maybe. It looks weird, it's big and it's ugly and it's got wounds that are dripping with lava coming out of its mouth and face.
Oh.
And standing on top of it, like, because it's actually on the ground dead, is the world's biggest frickin' fox. This thing is like 10 foot long, like 3.5 meters nose to tail. And it's standing on top of it, and you can see these writhing yellow and red flames all over its body, and you can see its eyes are alight with darkened, shadowy flames as it bites down onto the back of the bear and literally tears its head away from its body.
Yikes.
What do you do?
It's a big change from happy-go-lucky singy fox.
What do you do?
Mr. Fox! You're really good at killing bears?
Not just bears. Everything.
Suddenly, in an instant, like you didn't see what you just saw, like it was never there at all, you see the little fox standing on top of the body. It yips at you, waves its little tail, and disappears into the darkness.
Is it okay if I take this? No response.
No response.
Can I try singing again?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to choose a different song or the same song?
Same song. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like we've got a a bit of communication going. 2
Okay.
successes.
So in the
Yeah.
darkness, you're playing a song. There's been an almighty conflict. You've left the camp unguarded, just to be very clear about that. And you make 2 successes. Okay, so you start to sing that song, and you hear the same voice, the Leonard Cohen voice, but now it's singing a different song, playing back to you a different song.
Nice. Can I mimic that song?
Yep.
Awesome.
I'll let you 2 successes do that. That's fine. You don't have to roll again.
Awesome.
Okay, so you've got this duet once again going between you and the fox, singing this great song. This time about deadly bears and people lost in the woods at night. And how unsound that is.
I should go home.
Right, you scurry back to the campsite. No one knows that you even left. The next morning... Sorry?
I remember which direction the dead bear was.
Make another scouting roll.
Okay.
Because it's dark and, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's like you're running back from the darkness.
1 success.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You know the way to the body the next morning. So the next morning, everyone wakes up. What happens when they wake up? Delilah.
I feel
Oh my
good.
god, you guys. So I saw the fox again while you were all asleep. Well, I heard a noise. I heard like something big fighting out there, and I heard the fox, and so I went out there to like check out what was going on. And the fox was giant, and it killed a bear. It was insane. It just ripped its head clean off. It was amazing. And then we sang another duet, and it was really cool. And it told me I should go back to camp, so I did. That was awesome. But the bear's over this way. Do you want to come see?
Did you find some mushrooms?
No,
Okay.
really. There's like a dead bear over there. Like, we need food. You can eat bear, right? It's meat. We can eat bear. Someone here knows how to cook bear. We should get some bear.
I don't think beer's good to eat. No.
Let's suss it out anyway.
I feel like we should ask the only person who's got any chance of knowing whether bear's good to eat. Chad.
Chad, do we
Taste-
eat beer?
No,
Seems like
beer-
no.
Bear tastes like crap. And the only time it tastes good is when they're gorging on berries before hibernation. Otherwise, they eat like all sorts of random crap. Meat.
See, that's why we've got an Alaskan on the team. For just these moments.
Yeah.
Alright, because
Okay,
let's
I've got
face it, the number of people in Australia who could have answered that question, close to their smart.
I've got a caravan here. I've got Delilah. I've got a singing fox. We're
Oh,
doing well.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice one.
So
nice
did we recover any banes or anything from sleeping?
Well, you mean damage? Yeah, I'll let you heal. Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you head out into the darkness. Well, sorry, into the morning light. Now, Delilah, you're feeling quite tired, so you're going to leave them there, and then you're going to come back and rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, you
I've
head
got a
out.
bit of that kind of I've been awake for a while manic energy going on.
Sure, yeah, I know the
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You all follow Delilah out into the sort of misty morning grasslands. Now, you know that the grasslands are deadly, right? Because so far they've tried to eat you twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've crossed one piece of safe grassland and the other piece tried to eat you twice. Okay, so you go out into the morning mist, and there is nothing there.
Oh, I guess it came back and ate the bear.
So what colour were the mushrooms?
Yeah, you say there's some like Tyrannosaurus fox or something? Like, it's kind of far-fetched.
No, it was a giant fox, and there was like fire and stuff. I think the fox was on fire, or maybe the bear. One of them was on fire. It was
Dragon
really
fox.
wild.
And yet there's no signs of fire around.
No, because the fox was on fire, not the ground, obviously.
So
I would obviously come back and tell you if there was a fire nearby.
you found a
Fire.
fiery fox.
A
I
giant
wonder if-
fiery fox. But then he got little, and we sang another song, and it was about killing bears and people being lost in the woods at night and how dangerous that was. And then I figured I should come home, so I did.
So there was a happy fox on fire killing this bear. So it was a bonny fire fox.
Was it the same kind of fire that was in the wolf that we?
Can I say it? A bonny, brune, bashing fiery fox.
Yeah.
There you go. Got them all in.
There's a new ballad for you to sing.
There you go. The bonny brune.
Absolutely.
The bonny brune bashing fox of Loch McLaughlin. Anyway. I should be careful. One of the guys on the other Discord is Scottish, and I don't know if that'll play so well. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe no.
All right. So, Delilah, you feel exhausted. Are you guys going to let Delilah rest?
We could just chuck her on the horse.
No, but that wouldn't be restful.
Yeah,
They'd just be carried, right? Like, they actually need to
Yeah.
sleep to become restful.
Yeah, let's do that, and we'll do some more foraging and things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Experience
So that morning,
wild.
you forage. All right. So, survival roll. Now, you could contribute to one person, and you could give them more dice to roll.
Okay.
Like, you could get Radis to roll more dice, because they're really good when they roll more dice.
Yep.
Okay.
There's that. So that's
how
an
do we do
option.
that?
Well, so Radis could either hunt, forage, or fish. And basically, you guys just say you're assisting, and if you assist, then he gets an extra 2 dice, is how I'm going to roll
Alright.
it. I'm sure there's
But
a
we
different
don't
mechanic
have-
in here for
Yeah.
assisting, but I haven't read it, so I'm not going to
But
worry
we don't
about it.
have any fishing equipment. We
No, you
have a
don't.
fishing-
So it's either hunting or foraging.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, does anyone have crafting skill? Because don't forget Brandon's...
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Chad. Chad's got
You do?
crafting.
Yeah.
How many dice can you roll for crafting?
Actually, I've got 6 points in it.
Bloody
really?
hell.
Yeah, I've got 5.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, is it okay if I retcon that then?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Well, both of you got a success, so it's
We both
kind
got
of the
one
same either
success.
way, but...
Hey, Lucas, can you fix my chainmail?
I can.
Not
in
Lucas,
fact,
sorry.
fix it.
Nat. Sorry, I haven't said your character's name in like forever. Hey, Nat, can you fix my chainmail?
No, Lucas is the character.
it right.
Lucas is the
Yeah.
character.
That is.
Oh, okay. You're right. Oh.
That is
Forgive my
the
brain
human name.
fart.
You're excused because it's like, what, 4 o'clock in the morning for you?
Yeah.
You can say whatever you like.
No, Lucas can fix your chainmail, as it turns out. He figured it out sometime.
He has the power.
Yeah.
And actually, each success on his crafting roll recovers 1 point. So that's completely fixed it, because it only lost 1.
Awesome.
So the way assistance helps is it only adds 1, but up to 3 people can assist.
Okay.
However, how many of you, if any, actually have survival skill?
I've got survival 5, so
Right,
maybe
but
it's better for me to actually just roll for myself.
yes, but you don't actually have survival skill, is my point. You've got 5 dice, but that's from your incredible level of wits.
Yes, that's right.
I've got 1 point in the actual skill.
Right, you can assist.
Yeah.
So, do you want to assist, or do you want to do your own survival check?
I'll assist with my 1 success.
Okay, so no, that just gives him an extra 1 dice to roll.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So, Radis, you can roll 8 dice for survival. And are you
Okay.
hunting or foraging?
Let's hunt. What
Yeah, 'cause
the hell? We can
Radis
only move
remembers hunting in the hills, doesn't he?
I can't remember. But we're not in the hills, are we?
No, but back in Jindabyne, back in the other place.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Going out
I was
rabbiting
thinking
with
about your
Grandpa.
video. All
Right.
right. 8 dice.
8
Hunting
dice.
roll right now.
This is going to happen. This is where it goes down.
No,
Yeah, 1
got
success.
something. All right.
That seems a bit close to home. Okay. Hold
I
on.
get this feeling we're being watched.
Yeah, I'm giving it a different one. Okay. In the darkness, you see... in the morning light, you see a brace of young coonies. Coney.
Excellent.
Goddamn rabbits.
This now one with an arrow.
Yeah. So you've got to roll, but you get +1 to your dice
Oh, okay.
because it's actually not that hard to get a rabbit.
Hmm.
Now that you've said that.
Of course.
Thunk. Yep, got him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. The rabbit is worth a 2.2 meat. What? Yep.
We're going to
All
have
right.
rabbit and turnip stew.
You are, because you brought back turnips the night before. Okay. It's the next day. Delilah rests. You forage. It's mid-morning. So you've now got two quarter days before nightfall again.
Yeah.
So you now
All right,
travel.
let's push
Are you
on.
traveling on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. You're down to your last 2 hexagons. You can do it, people. It can happen. Is it the same setup as before? Lead the
Yeah.
way and
Yep.
scouting. And keeping watch. Cool. So lead the way. Radis. This time you can do it. 8 dice, mate.
Yes, I do.
Yay! Okay, and can I get a keep the watch, please?
Yeah. Uh-oh. 2 veins.
2 banes. Ooh. That sounds less good. Mm. Okay, are you going to push?
What happens
Yeah.
if she just leaves it?
Then I just apply what I apply. Basically, they don't see what's coming.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna push it because then Delilah can easily sing a song for me. Make
Yeah.
me feel better.
I'm good at that.
Woof. Yeah, I got 1 success.
Okay, but you
And no
take
more
2
bane.
points of damage to your wits.
Yeah.
Okay, in the distance, let me describe what you see coming towards you, and then you can decide what you do, because that's actually what you get the advantage to do in this case.
Yeah.
Okay, in the distance, you see a company of jesters travelling down the road towards you. Some on foot, others on gaily decorated carts, pulled by lumbering oxen. Many of them are painted gaudily and dressed in comical garb. Although this place, they seem surprisingly out of place as they move through the ground. There are men and women escorting the troop. They seem to be dressed in armour, but they are... sorry, they're not dressed in armour. They're dressed in simple but plain clothing. And they seem to be herding the others and keeping them in line. You see them in the distance. What do? You can give the you have options because you've seen them in the distance, so you can completely avoid them if you want. It's up to you.
Are they going in the same direction as us?
No,
or
they're
the
coming
opposite
towards
way?
you, not the other way.
So there are guards herding jesters. is
Well,
what I heard.
there are people on horses herding jesters and other people. Like they're sort of escorting them. Is probably the right language.
Yeah.
A
Right.
traveling circus.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we could ask them for information about this Mage of the Mirrors that we're going to see.
Sure.
Hey, Brandon,
just
did
gonna-
your audio drop out or something, mate? Hello?
You just got up.
Okay. All right. Anyway, all right. It'll work itself out in a sec, I'm sure. Okay. Yep.
Delilah, could you sing me a song while we're waiting for them to approach?
So, are
can
you not
sing
going
you a
to avoid them? You're going to let them approach.
I
That's
think
fine.
we might let them approach. What
you
do you
notice
guys
there's
think?
one less
Yeah.
person in your party at the moment. Rattus is missing.
What?
It's gone bugger this for a game of soldiers.
Well, yeah. We're just finding a better spot than in the middle of the road. Somewhere quieter.
Okay. So
I'm
he's
gonna
gone off and hidden. Is anyone else doing anything? What about you? So let me just go. So Delilah, what are you doing?
I'm singing a song.
Right, okay. That's not exactly subtle. What about you, Lucas?
Oh my god, so you're a lot of dice. Anyway, I'm sitting on
you.
my horse
You're
Welcome.
sitting
and
on your
looking
horse,
superior.
just looking superior. And what
Yeah.
about you, Brandon? Did you hear the description of the traveling
Yeah.
band of merrily dressed folk?
Yeah. Are we all hiding, guys? What are we doing?
No, actually, some of
Well-
the party are actually standing in the middle of the road singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're singing?
Ravis is
Oh,
hiding.
Yeah,
I've
somewhere in the
decided
bushes
that-
you hear this click sound as a crossbow loads.
I thought maybe we'd be able to ask them if they know anything about the Mage of the Mirrors that we're going to visit.
well, it's not like we can. I guess we can't hide this horse anyway. Yeah, sure.
Okay. As they approach, they slow down, looking at you suspiciously. For you are oddly dressed folk, and of different kin, which is unusual.
Yeah.
One of them, obviously the leader, rides up towards you. She's sitting on what you realise is a plough horse, not actually a riding horse or a destrier or a combat horse.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
got to be uncomfortable.
Yep,
Mm.
it is. She rides up to you. What are you doing here?
Well, we're traveling the other way. We're trying to go and visit the Mage of the Mirrors. Do you know that person?
The Mage of the Mirrors? No, I have not heard tell of such a person. But they
Huh.
are obviously wizarding folk, and not to be
Yeah.
trusted.
Okay. Okay.
You
Well,
seem
that's
like
good to know.
you seem like you might be one of the half-elven kin.
Here I am. Yeah, that seems right.
I have heard tell of your kind. Apparently, many of them are of the wizarding folk.
Are we? Oh, right.
Hmm.
Wouldn't really know about that.
I see.
Anyway, nice to meet you. But if you don't really know anything about the Mage of the Mirrors, we'll just let you go on your way then.
Awesome. Yes, we will go on our way. Please clear the road so that we might pass uninterrupted.
All right, sure. Yeah, off you go.
Okay,
then.
what about
Yeah,
you,
right.
Lucas? Do you take your horse off the road?
Sure. I'll take my horse.
Are you performers?
Are you asking this of the performers or of the person on the big horse?
Of the performers.
Right,
Yeah.
so you're waiting. Clear the road, I said, says the woman on the plough horse.
Okay, wow, you're like really pushy, I guess. Whatever. I don't really care anyway. I didn't want to know.
Okay, as they pass closely by, those of you who are either hidden in the bushes on the side or standing just off to one side may make scouting rolls.
Right.
Actually, maybe not scouting. Actually, let's make it something interesting. Let's make it insight. Oh, sorry, I've asked for scouting and some people have already rolled. If you haven't rolled your scouting, you can roll insight.
Oh, good, because my
Yeah,
insight's
let's
really
roll
good.
some insight. Whoa, I
They are
got
both
one.
equally bad.
Jesus. Look at them go.
Yes. Okay. For those of you who make your insight rolls / scouting rolls, you realise there is something not quite right with these gaily dressed performers. They are shuffling as if they were one of the undead. And you look across at their faces, and they're painted white with this gaily, sort of painted on face colouring, but their eyes are dead and desiccated inside their faces, and they're stumbling along, you realise. This is not some macabre circus, but rather a parade of the dead, dressed in the uniforms of clowns, therefore reassuring everyone that clowns truly are the most terrifying things on the planet.
That is
As we all know.
freaking weird.
It's not the weirdest thing I've seen lately.
They glance at you as they move
You're not
on.
very fun performers. Yeah.
They
Very
seem to
good.
lack the ability to carry a tune as they stumble past you, leaving you in their wake, dust rising from the road as they travel on.
I'm a much better performer than any of them.
Yeah, it's not hard to be better than the dead. Walking dead. Yeah.
Anyway,
As you begin to gather yourselves together to continue your travel, you see another cloud of dust approaching along the road.
Oh, God's sake. Who is it now?
What do you
Exactly.
do? Make a scouting roll if you could, please. I'll just Jess.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm getting to it. Nope.
No. Okay.
Push.
But-
Radis sees something
Radis
from his
does it.
hiding spot in a tree.
Mm.
He's obviously hidden himself in a tree and is looking. These guys look way, way, way more professional warrior types. There's a half a
Right.
dozen of them, and they're all wearing steel chainmail armor. But there's something wrong with it. It's not shiny. It's almost flaking and rust covered. They've got these metal helmets on, which also have what you can tell are sort of spotty marks of rust and other things upon them. And swinging by their sides are what appear to be large maces and old swords. But they're riding like war horses, or at least riding horses. And they come upon you at great speed. One of them, what? And all of the others behind them, all 6 or so of them who are behind them, stop. The one who's leading glances down upon you, and you realize that he actually has a third eye lifted just above his other 2 eyes and off to one side. So it's not like he's got a third eye in the middle of his head. He's got a third eye sort of growing slightly off to one side of his forehead. And it looks at you as he turns his head towards you. But turns his head away from you, but his eye is looking at you. And then you hear this whispery, sort of subtle voice coming out from somewhere in his body, but not from his mouth.
Creepy.
Who are you?
Travelers. That's all. We're just traveling this way. We're going now.
Travelers! Tell me, travelers, do you know the word of the great god Rust?
Like,
We do now.
like the stuff on your armor, Rust?
Like the tetanus shit that kills people, Rust?
Do
No!
you have tetanus in Fantasyland?
The great god Rust. He who has saved humanity from itself.
I don't even know if I am human right now.
You
I
are
think
not!
I am.
You are not one of us, you are one of the lesser kind.
That seems a bit rude.
But
I
you
mean, I know
are.
I'm pretty
But
small.
which one of you is human? Oh, that's right. It's actually Chad that's human, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You human warrior.
Yeah.
You are
Yes.
clearly one of the right.
Yeah. What do you mean?
You are clearly one of the correct, one of the chosen of Rust.
Thanks.
Yes. Why do you travel with these lesser kind?
Huh? Oh, these are my buds.
Your what? Buds. Some sort of food, perhaps? That would make sense.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's
Sure.
Ah. How do you stop them from running away? They seem not to have the correct shackling.
Well, they don't. They just hang out and follow me. Or sometimes I follow them, or I don't know.
You follow them? They follow you? I see. This is a weirdness I have not encountered before.
Yeah, we're kind of lost. We've,
You are lost, for you have clearly not heard the word of rust. For I look
nope.
upon your armor, and I see its shiny completeness.
Oh yeah, your armor looks a bit
It is
disheveled.
chosen, specially blessed by the great god Rust.
Yes, so like the stuff on your armor. I was like, it's the
Say
whole
bless a
armor's good.
humankind! I do not need your words.
Wow, this guy's really rude.
Where are you
He's
guys
no
going?
worse than those weird
We are
zombies.
chasing down those who would take our rightful crop.
What is your crop?
We have harvested the
people?
dead so that they might serve the great Lord Rust forever.
Oh, do you mean those zombie performers?
Zombie performers? You do not know what you speak of. They are the chosen servants of Rust. No one would surely corrupt Rust's servants by placing them in comedic garb.
But there were some dead people wearing like performer clothes.
I see.
They went that way.
There was
Do you actually
bells.
point him in the right direction?
I actually am pointing in the right direction.
All right.
Also, just out of curiosity, what are your opinions on elves?
You are the most despicable of the lesser kind. You held this land in trust so that Rust would one day give it to us, but you resisted. But now look at the land and look how few of your kind there are.
We resisted, I see.
Now it is right. Rust has taken all.
Righty.
I don't like you. just
I
being
do
honest.
not like you, lesser kind.
I don't like you a lot more, probably. You rubbed me the wrong way.
I see. Your words have offended me, elven kin.
Good.
idea.
That was the goal.
Then,
Don't offend the man.
then stand your ground so that I might strike you with Rust's great fist. And he goes to get his mace out from lifting it off his saddle. What do you do?
I'm gonna. I might just like.
He looks like he's going to hit you with a mace. I'm just going to
No,
be really
I'm just gonna-
transparent.
I'm just deciding if I want to shoot him or just like leave.
Right,
I'm gonna
but
say
what would happen to everyone else if you just left?
Yeah, I'm gonna say shoot him. Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that happens is you go to shoot him.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're a sharpshooter,
I am.
you're on a horse,
I am.
and do you have do you not have talents for both of those things?
I can fire on a horse. That's what my horseback fighter thing does.
Yep.
And I do also get a +1 when I shoot.
Yes, which I think I've added into your short bow attack already, because I've added it to your miscellaneous skill.
My miscellaneous is +0, but my bonus is +2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My miscellaneous is +0.
Oh,
my
okay.
bonus is +2.
For skill?
For my weapon, it's my bonus is
No,
+2.
your skill. If you look across
Oh,
your
my
weapon.
skill is +1. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Right.
All right. We won't worry about initiative straight up. You'll just shoot the bugger. So make your attack roll with your bow, as you literally just whip an arrow into your short bow and shoot him with it. Okay, you've gotten one hit and one bane. Did you want to push that?
I think I do.
So you just need to
Take
go
away-
push the die and take away one skill point, two skill dice, because you got a bane and a thing.
2 base dice.
Yep.
Yeah. Submit.
Okay, you
Got
get
one.
a third. You get a second success. So the damage of a short bow is 1, I think.
I believe so, yes.
Yep. So you're doing 2 points of damage potentially, although he does get his armor, which is not as good as it could be because it's all rusty and kind of shit.
Yeah. Once again, his armor's all broken. What the fuck
He
is it?
seems like a kind of insane old man. I wouldn't be surprised if his armor wasn't in the best condition.
What the hell? Why didn't that work? Oh, because it. Oh, okay, right. That was my fault.
Whoa.
Okay. Wow. That's not great. Okay, so he rolls. Stop. And basically your arrow punches through in the weakest point of his halberd, and you see most of the halberd just falls away from his body, leaving him less wounded than he would otherwise be, but basically without armor. He looks at you. You would dare strike one of the chosen of Rust? And pulls out his mace and rides his horse towards you. He seems to know what he's doing. What I will ask you to do now is make a initiative roll, please. We won't worry about.
Can I just squeeze the trigger on my crossbow about now?
Yes, you can. Actually, that's a good point. And you have sneak attack.
I do.
So you get a bonus of. I don't think
I get an automatic damage if I spend a willpower.
Oh, do you? Attack. You get an automatic damage per willpower, I think.
Spend 1 willpower point to automatically add. Oh my god.
So you roll the attack, and then you can spend your willpower to increase it, basically.
Yeah, all right, let's do that.
And sneak attack actually has another advantage, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I think you get a bonus sneak attack. Combat, swing, grapple, slow, fast. It's sneak attacks. You stalk someone, your attacker catches unaware. You roll an opposed roll. You get a modification. Yep. Oh, you get a free action. Okay, all right. So basically, he has to take the hit. All right. So roll your sneak attack. Roll your attack. Sorry, with the crossbow.
Come on. Oh, there's 1 hit.
There's 1 hit. However, now you can spend willpower if you want to increase that.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget it does 2 damage, not 1. So you've already done him 2 points of damage.
I have 5 willpower points. I'm going to burn 3 of them.
I didn't manage to stop any of it.
I'm going to burn 3 of them.
Okay, so you're going to do him, and let's see if this is correct, 5 points of damage with the crossbow.
So how does that work? So it's 2 plus the 1 extra per willpower point. Yep. 5 points.
And if you'd rolled any additional successes beyond the first one, you would have added 1 point of damage for each success as well.
Yeah.
But that was not to be. Can you roll a D66, please?
A D66. How do I do that?
A D66. It's actually right. It's right underneath. Because
there it is.
You've done him a crit.
33.
Okay, why can't I find the crit table? Good on you. Morning stars, weapons, good. Weapons, broken. Critical injuries. Is listed as lethal. Yeah, found it. Okay. No, that was actually a table telling me about critical injuries, but not actually the critical injuries table. That's freaking awesome. I love it when critical. Hold on, am I reading the right one? Yeah. Damage. Critical injuries. That would be stab wounds. 198. Oh, that's right. There's different ones for different. That's why it's in the back.
Just like Rollmaster.
Almost, yeah. Okay, so it was a 33.
Correct.
In severed tendon. And you can roll again, because you actually did him 2 points of damage, actually. Beyond his...
The D66?
Yep.
22. I only do it in pairs.
Hand run through. His hand is stapled to the horse.
By his leg.
It's like,
By his
horse
leg.
can't be too happy.
Actually, that's a good point. Maybe it's stuck into his leg. And he sort of stumbles up the horse and falls to one side. The other 5 remaining Rust Knights look uncertain. What do you do? Can I get a declaration of actions, please? Starting with Chad.
I can't really do anything if he's on his horse.
Yeah, but there's another 5 is my point.
Are they on horses?
Yes, they are. You can do a heap. They're really close. They're not miles away. They're not riding. They've stopped, remember?
Oh, okay.
Smack one of them.
I guess if they're not moving, I guess I could try and whack one.
So you can charge into combat with your, I don't remember what we gave you. What did we give you?
I got an axe and a
An
shield.
axe and a shield. You've got a shield. That's exciting. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. Rob, Radis, what's Radis doing?
I guess I'm reloading.
Okay.
And try and put a tree between me and them.
Okay. Do people, by the way, have the summary sheet with the combat stuff in it that I put on the Discord?
I'll have to open it up.
Combat.
Do.
Declare action.
Forbidden Lands reference PDF. It's the first one right
Yeah.
under Voodoo Rituals.
No, I don't have that one.
It's on
in
the Discord. Everyone's got it. Okay. So start of the round, you can roll initiative, then you declare action. You got fast and slow. So you reloading is.
All right. So declare action, 1 fast and 1 slow action, or 2 fast actions.
Or 2 fast actions. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to reload and shoot another one.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, so the fast is the action slow, fast.
Is that not?
Okay. So that's what you're doing. What about you, Lucas?
I think I'm also going to just ready my bow to shoot.
Okay, so basically now because it's a bow, you can basically load and shoot.
Right. Yeah, it is a bow. Yeah.
Yep.
For my fast action, then I'm also gonna I think persuade would fit it. I'm basically just gonna tell them, yeah, your god sucks because he doesn't even protect your leader in a battle.
Okay, so you're swearing at them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to kill the leader outright?
Are you so
You
that
call
sounds
that
like
a taunt?
yes, that sounds like a taunt
Yeah.
to me, which is empathy plus performance.
Where's my performance? Ah, yes, performance.
Oh no, hold on, that's a slow action. All right, you say something pointed at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Lauren, what do you want to do?
So there's 5 of them.
Yep.
I want to try my stun.
Synthos.
I thought you might want to try your stun
Mm.
because that'll be fun. And what about
So I
you?
could use all of my 4 will points to then make.
Yep.
That gives me my power level, right?
Yep.
So then I would,
So that would
and I
automatically give you 4 points of damage.
and then I get an extra one because of my talent, which
So
makes
that's
my
5.
first one count as 2.
Remember though, that's
right?
it. You wouldn't be able to cast any other magic. So you might want to think about maybe saving 1 willpower point.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll do that. So I spent
So-
3.
Which will give you 4, which
4.
means you roll then 4 dice, possibly resulting in magical mishaps, possibly overpowering the spell. All right. So now that we've got everyone's order,
Hang on. You haven't said what I was.
Ah, Delilah, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, I am actually going to try and persuade them to not fight us.
Right. That seems unlikely to be successful since everyone else is wailing on them.
Okay, but I have a special ability if I get enough successes in doing it.
I think you'll find
So-
that only works out of combat.
See. No, it doesn't say anything about whether I'm in combat.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
going
my
to.
sharp tongue thing.
Oh no, that actually does empathy damage, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a type of attack.
Yeah, but it requires I use manipulate.
Sure. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm going to start with the people who are ranged, and then I'm going to move to the people who are closer in. So we'll start with Lucas. Lucas, shoot your bow.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And roll.
Okay, that's 2 successes.
2. Yep.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. You shoot one of them with your bow. He doesn't go down, but you've definitely injured him. Then we will go to Radis, who has reloaded his crossbow and then fires.
All right, so I shoot you from 1.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. 2 successes. So that's 3 points of damage.
Yeah. I'm going to burn a willpower for 4.
Okay. That was lucky because he saved 2.
Excellent.
But his armor is down as well. Okay, so that's that. Then we've got spellcasting.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was doing was just doing the 4 base dice thing.
Okay. So do I do anything? I've clicked the little dice next to the stun. Don't know what happens.
Yep, sure. And then hit the roll.
And then I do 4 on my base thing.
Yeah.
And go roll. What happens? Spell stun. Woo! I got 2
Okay.
banes.
A
Uh-oh.
success.
Uh-oh.
And 2 brains.
Okay, so first of all, do you just want to knock 2 of them out? Because what does the stun affect? Agility.
It does agility. So it takes
Okay.
a point of agility off each target.
Okay, or no, it's actually up to you how you distribute it, not off each target. You can actually just go, I'm going to do 5 points of agility to that guy, or I'm going to do 3 to that guy and 2 to that guy.
Okay. So, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so but they get to roll insight
They do.
to negate 1 point. All right. So how many? So I get. Do I get the 4 points of agility then?
You get 5 points of agility because you got 1 success. So you had 4 to start with, and because of the 1 success,
okay.
it goes up.
And there's 4 of those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you may want to actually just go to knock some of them out, is my point.
Okay, yeah, so I'll do 3 points of agility to the first guy and 2 points to the next guy.
Okay. Right, no worries. Oh. Oh, wow.
There's no dice there.
Why didn't that work? Okay, let's try that again. And then we go roll. Okay, so the first guy falls over. So he loses all agility. And the second guy...
also falls over.
Also takes... he doesn't fall over, but he's definitely slowed. Okay, now, magical mishap time.
Yeah.
It's magical mishap.
So do I roll it twice because I got 2 banes?
I don't remember. What does the flowchart say?
It says if you roll 1 or several banes when you cast a
No,
spell,
it's just one. It's just one. Okay,
just
roll 66 and don't roll 66. D56. Wow.
That was close. Okay.
Oh!
A bit too close for comfort.
Ow!
Yeah. Ow.
However, okay.
That's not great.
No. The force of the magic breaks bones in your body. Immediately roll for a critical injury blunt force.
Yeah. So basically, you've summoned this massive amount of sonic sort of sound. You've shouted with the voice of the mountains, and your bones have been shattered in your body through the force that you've unleashed. So roll me a blunt force trauma.
How do I do that?
It's another D66.
Oh, you kidding? Okay.
That's
13.
good.
That's better. Breathless.
Yeah.
Absolutely no effect.
Rhythms.
Poof.
Close.
You take a moment to.
Oh. All right, Brandon. So let's just get this right. So 2 of them have taken bow damage. 2 of them have taken 1 crossbow, 1 bow. Two of them have taken magical damage. One of them's fallen off his horse, barely able to move. The other one's struggling to move. There's only 5 of them because the 6th one was the guy that you punctured up early. So, Chad, do you want to go for the one guy who hasn't been attacked, or do you want to try and take out one of the bow-wielding guys? One of the guys who've been hit by arrows.
One of the guys that hasn't been attacked yet.
Okay, there's only one of them. It's literally down to one.
Cool.
So you go in swinging.
Alrighty, let's do this. Okay. What do I get?
You got 1 success.
Yeah.
Did you want to push?
Push it. Yeah.
So just deduct the 1 dice from your base pool. And roll again. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's
Yeah.
going to smart. 1, 2, 3 successes. No banes.
5 damage.
5 damage. Ouch. And let's just clear that dice pool and go to up here, and then we will roll. Yeah. Okay, he takes 4 points of damage. Basically, you hammer into him with the axe, and he's lifted off his horse and dropped to the ground. You can roll a critical with a slash if you want. I have the table,
Cool.
so you can just roll d66.
Alright, the 10th digit is a 5, and the...
Yep.
So 52.
52. Ouch.
Wow.
Bleeding gut. Okay, so it's fatal. He's going to die. You've gut wounded him. And basically you've slammed the axe, which actually makes a lot of sense because he's on a horse. You've raced up and slammed the axe directly into his torso, lifting him off the horse and dropping him on the ground.
Oh,
He
nice.
slides onto the ground, bleeding profusely. The other 4 guys are like, what the actual hell? And break. Suddenly, one of them goes, enough of this, and the other 3, sorry, because you've actually badly injured 3, and you've taken out 3. The other 3 go, the Lord Rust would want us to fight for another day. It's like,
Not in my watch.
you see them charging away because it's like they've just been annihilated. Like they've not even moved, and the whole thing's gone to hell. Do either of the bowmen want to shoot them as they try and run away?
Yes.
I thought you might. Okay, what about you, Lucas? Do you want to take your guy down?
Yeah. Screw him.
Can I
All
mock
right.
them as they run away?
Can you mock them? Oh, we haven't rolled your mocking roll.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry. Make your mocking.
Yep.
Make your
Holding.
mocking attack.
I will make my mocking
There's only
attack.
3 actually on horses, as I've just pointed out,
Yeah. Okay,
and
let's
they've all
see.
had better days.
Oh man,
Are you going to push it, or are you just going to leave it?
I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
Push it. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Still nothing.
Okay, take 1
I
point
take
of
1.
manipulation, is that empathy damage?
Yeah.
And yep, that's it. And you get a willpower point.
Yeah.
Okay. They're riding off. Lucas and Radis, do you want to shoot?
Yep. Yeah.
Just roll your
How
shots.
many messengers does it take to deliver a message? Just one.
Just one.
Ooh.
2 successes.
And 1 success, which in both cases is 2 points of damage. Okay. And he's shooting the guys you'd already shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, first guy falls off his horse.
Disney taught me a lot of
That's so
great
stupid.
one-liners.
And the second guy, let's go back.
What are you doing?
That's the battle axe. Oh, that was the spell. Oh, there it is. Oh, you did him 3 points of damage the first... No, you did him... Yeah, you did him 3 points of damage the first time. And he had... Okay, so he had 2, but he only got... Yep, okay. Alright, the guy you shoot, Lucas, falls from his horse and collapses onto the ground. The other two are still riding off. Your crossbow bolt has penetrated his armor, but only just, Radis.
Mm.
And he's moving off. Now, Lucas, you can give chase if you want.
I have a horse.
And
Oh
you
my
are a
God.
horse archer.
I am.
It's all coming
I'm a
together.
Mongolian.
You are indeed built on the platform of Mongolian. So if you want, I think it's a move check
Yep. A move. There we
to
are.
give chase.
Got 7 points in it.
You do, because you're really good at riding a horse. Wow. Okay,
I'm
except
not
when you're not.
good at rolling the numbers.
But you could push that.
I will push it.
Okay, you give pursuit. Oh, no. Okay, they ride off as you fall behind them.
Mm.
You take a point
Practice
of agility damage, I think that is, and you come back to the group. They have
Yep.
escaped. 2 of them got away. The other 4
No,
are lying in the ground.
I hate religious people.
Okay, now here's
These
the
ones in
question.
particular.
These guys are all sort of lying on the ground. They're covered in rust-covered armor. Do you want to do anything?
Oh my god.
Oh.
What the hell just happened here, guys? Like,
What are they? Do they have anything on them that's like of interest?
Are you going to search their bodies for goods?
Are they moving? Are they
Are they
groaning?
moving? That's a good question.
The 2 guys. So the only one who's actually dying is the guy who was gut axed. So he's actually dying. You could save him or attempt to save him. The other 3 were either stunned or shot with arrows into unconsciousness, and you didn't actually get. Oh, actually, did you roll a critical for the guy you knocked off his horse? I don't think you did. That was you, Lucas. Do you want to roll a d66 to see what you did with your arrows? Actually, no, it's blunt because he took damage falling. So do you want to just roll for the blunt?
What's that?
You just roll d66.
It is D60. Yeah, D66.
Yep.
25.
Okay, he has broken his fingers, but he's not dying.
Okay, so it landed really badly.
Yeah,
Never
he
ride
landed
again.
really badly off his horse, but he was knocked off by arrows. Okay, so you search the bodies. You find coinage. Not that it means much to you, but there's these really badly minted, sort of broken coins. They're all covered.
Also
They're
covered
all
in
made
rust.
with iron. Yeah, they're like iron coins, but
Cool.
covered in pitted rust. And their armor is
Yeah.
rusty, and their weapons are rusty.
Is this
Lovely.
because they worship the god of rust and therefore not good things?
Yeah, they do have food.
we'll
That's a
take
good thing.
that.
Do you really
How
want to take
decayed
that?
is it?
Oh,
I don't want
Educated
that
is the
food.
food.
It's probably stinky.
I'm the best forager we have, and all I could pull up was 3 turnips last night. So
I found a whole bear.
you didn't find a bear.
We didn't
I
get
did.
there.
I
You
found a
did not.
bear.
You did
Found a
not.
bear. I just didn't bring it back.
Ananda's not taking your shit, Jason. They don't believe
And
you.
well, I brought in a
You
nice
believe
coney,
me?
so we're good.
No.
yeah.
Okay,
Ananda's about to kill you.
roll, Chad.
Is this for the disease check?
No, no.
I'm gonna push that.
You gonna push it? Push
Yeah.
it. Push it real good.
God.
Oh!
Like salt and pepper.
Ooh,
Oh.
I strained my brain doing it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't really want to save you, you racist, weird, bigot person, but I'm going to all the same. And then you rescue, like, this guy wanted to, like, actually suggested eating your friends at least once in that conversation.
Wait. Oh, I thought this was a random guy.
Oh, no, that was the
No.
random guy, that's true, yeah. The other guy's, like, still stapled his leg on the ground, going, but you haven't really dealt with him.
Oh, that guy's still alive too. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he is, because he wasn't dying from his crossbow wound. He was just
Oh.
very badly injured.
He's now very attached to his horse.
He's very attached. Well, it's actually to his leg. I thought about it. It was actually to his leg.
Okay.
Oh, they do have horses, actually. That's a good point. You've actually got 4 horses now.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, let's get the horses.
And there
Awesome.
are 5 of us, and we already had 1 horse. That means we can all ride a horse.
Even you
Even me.
and Radis.
Yep. We can all attempt to ride a horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And they have food in their backpacks. In their side bags, sorry, their saddlebags.
Excellent. We can kill something with that.
Okay, so if you want to take their food, you can. Okay, I'm gonna let you roll an insight roll. Who wants to make the
Me.
insight roll?
Me. I want to make the insight roll because my insight is 7.
Okay.
Insight.
Insight
Oh.
voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Out of all of that.
Okay, you're going through the meat like it's dried meat, and you're suddenly reminded of the conversation that you had with the leader where he suggested that it made sense to keep the kin around as food.
I don't want to
Yeah.
eat people.
No.
No.
Did you
that
know it's
seems
really
good.
bad for you to just go around eating random people?
Yes,
we had you
we
round for
have
dinner
been
and you
telling people
explained
about
to
that
us.
conversation that we had over dinner one night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did.
Okay, so you don't keep the food? Or at least not the meat.
No.
Not the meat part. If there's anything not meat, we'll take that.
Okay.
There's jerky.
No, there's jerky, that's right. There's jerky. There's just meat. So you toss the meat out.
Jerky.
Yeah.
But you can get an extra ration of water each. So each of you
Yay.
can raise your water ration by 1 dice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So if you had a D6, it goes to a D8. If you had a D8, it goes to a D10.
Nice.
All right.
This
And
is
you've got
cool.
4
This is
horses.
just not... Jeez, yeah.
And
Yeah.
rusty coins.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
goody.
just like... Well, it's not like D&D. Yes.
No, the ground is way more deadly than the people.
Yeah. Can I heal my own empathy? And
No.
no, okay.
I'm going
But
to
you
say
can
no.
heal Chad's empathy.
Say what?
Yeah. I can heal Chad's
Oh, yeah.
empathy / wits / whatever.
So
Not my own.
I'm just watching the bodies, make sure none of them twitch too much, by the way, Tom.
Whoa.
Oh, no, they're twitching. Most of them are sitting up. As a matter of fact, while you were busy searching the horses and other things, Brandon actually bandaged up the guy he gut shot.
Why?
But he's a good person.
They were
Chad-
talking about eating us. Like,
Yeah, but you know, like if we did this back home in Gingerbine, we would be murderers and put in jail.
but this
Yeah.
is a magic dreamland. We don't have
It's
to follow
not
the
magic. Well, it is a
rules.
magic dreamland, but we're really here, and like this is real. What we're doing to people. So I'm with
But,
Brandon
like,
on the patching up the guys. But
these are,
maybe
like,
we should
weird
tie them up so they can't
Magic
follow
land
us.
people.
Okay. So the suggestion's
You
been
didn't
made that
kill
you
any
tie
of
them
them.
up.
Yes. They were all bad.
That's right. Remember how I said I'd leave you for last? Yes, I lied.
Mm.
Okay, so you tie them up.
Well, I'm
And-
gonna sing a song to heal Chad, and also just to give a bit of entertainment, since I guess we're not killing them, or leaving them for
Right.
dead,
You can
whatever.
taunt them. The
I'm
guys
gonna
on the
sing a
horses with the
song.
rusty armor had their asses
And it's gonna be a
tickled.
song about how much they suck.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's called You Suck.
Yeah.
You know, in
You're
medieval
so
times,
vain. You're
jesters
so vain.
played roles in warfare by doing psychological war. True fact.
Okay, so you sing a song of sixpence.
And there were guys, and they were covered in rust, and it made their armor suck, and so they all died. That's you.
Wow. What did you roll for that again?
I got 1 success.
So Brandon's got 1 point of empathy back.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good song.
I'll just sing Enter Sandman. That's creepy enough as it is.
Okay, so do you move on?
Yeah.
Okay. You travel the last hexagon.
I wonder
Oh,
if Mr. Fox
that's
is
probably gonna
following
require
us,
a roll,
or if
isn't
he's
it?
still back there.
Yep,
don't
so
know.
make a lead the way roll. Radis.
Lead the way.
A lead the way. On my horse now. Are you riding
On
your
my
horse?
Yeah, let's ride horses.
Yeah, we got our horses.
Wow, and it's gonna be really hard for
for
me to get on
fuck's
Yeah,
that horse.
clearly the horses are not working for Radis.
I'm getting too distracted. The thing's going bloody any way it wants.
That's right.
Like, it's really hard to get on the horse to start with anyway. Like, it's not even talking about actually
There we
riding
go.
it.
There you go. You
Legs
take
are so
1 point
short.
of damage to your
Wits.
and
Yeah.
you get 2 successes.
That's a reasonable trade-off.
Okay, so you're traveling on. And now, Lauren, if you could roll your scouting roll, please.
Yeah. Does the horsey do anything for scouting?
It doesn't help,
Nay.
but it doesn't hinder.
All right. Good.
Nay.
Cool.
Nay. I have nay horses.
Woo,
Oh,
two.
2 successes. Okay.
Phew.
Yeah, okay, all right. So you see nothing and hear nothing. It's getting into late afternoon by now because you've had, fights, you left late, all that sort of stuff. In the distance, you can see a sort of, it's not quite a tower, but it's definitely raised from the ground. So there's this hall that you can see in front of you, like a medieval hall. It's in an L shape. Rising off one corner of it is a sort of, actually it looks like a concrete water tank that you get at the top of a hill for a town. You know the type I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a big round sort of cylinder. It's only probably 2 to 3 stories high, so it's not massively tall. It's quite wide and it has no windows in it, so it looks for all intents and purposes like one of those concrete water things you put on the
Does it
top
have
of
graffiti
hills.
on it?
No, it does not have graffiti on it.
Oh, what is this place?
Mm.
It sucks.
At the doorway into the hall, you can see a beautiful mosaic window above the doors. So there's this pair of double doors with faces on them.
Yeah.
And then sitting above it is a giant circular stained glass edifice. However, they seem weirdly broken and distorted, like nothing you've seen before. Like it's not like, going to a church and seeing the stained glass, sort of angels and scenes of things. This is a sort of shattered reflection of stained glass, if you will. It's like someone's taken stained glass and then broken it and put it back into its original form, but but moved all the pieces around.
It's like a real messy mosaic.
It's like a really messy mosaic.
Mm.
Why are you crying?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess this must be the hall of the. What was it? Mage of Mirrors.
Yeah.
We found
Oh,
it.
yeah,
We got
made of
here.
mirrors. Mosaics and mirrors go together.
Right. So the guy
Yeah,
from
it's
the
just
caravan, what was his name? Anton or something like that?
Oh, his name was. Nope, I didn't write it down. Never mind.
I did.
He
Oh,
said
well,
that the
that
Mage
was
of
Anton.
Mirrors
Hold on.
left us memories. Is that right?
It's Aston.
Aston.
Aston was the name of the wizard.
Yeah.
yeah. And
He
must
said
get
the
to the
Mage of
major mirrors.
Memories left us memories.
Must get to the major mirrors. He has left us some memories. Then we must find the progress of the eternal servant of the gods and the one who rests within him.
Yeah, that bit did not make any sense.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I was just writing down what I heard and remembered.
Okay. So, but you have written down what you remembered, by the way. That is exactly what I told you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the entryway beckons. The actual walls of the hall itself are made with a sort of white reflective marble. It's quite pretty.
Ooh, shiny.
White marble and mosaics. Lovely.
Can check my reflection out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Still got it.
Yes, still short.
Yeah.
The doors are closed.
Well, I guess we
Hmm.
knock
Should we knock?
then.
Yeah.
Totally knocking.
Okay, it's getting on to evening. It's not dark yet, but it's certainly late in the
Yeah.
afternoon, early evening. So,
I kind of
Knocking.
hope that this guy is going to be welcoming, or woman. I don't know, mage. Could be anybody, anything.
Magic.
Hopefully.
Present.
Warm beds, warm food. That would be nice.
Wizards, like pointy hat guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, you know, old crone in the woods.
Isn't that a witch though?
I don't know. Same thing.
All right. While they're talking, Tom, I actually go up and scout the door.
okay, you check the door out. It's a door. It's double. It's
Excellent.
got two faces on it. They're both of a sort of older man. And in the eyes of the faces are mirrors.
Oh, okay.
So there's one face on each door, and inside the where the eye slots are, there are little reflective mirrors.
Mm. Right. I'm going to guess that you have to look into the faces. Two people need to do it. That's what I'm guessing. And it says it can't be a goblin because, yeah.
Okay, while you're
no,
looking at the doors, by the way, you see one of the faces change its expression.
Oh,
Ooh, what does it change to?
It changes to a sort of welcoming, happy face. It was just in a resting sort of set pace.
Yeah.
It goes, "Welcome to my hall!" And the doors slowly open in front of you.
Oh,
How
very
nice.
nice.
They open inwards.
You were right. He's a welcoming wizard.
Oh, my goodness
Yeah.
for that.
Excuse me,
Hello?
Mr. Mage of Mirrors.
You hear your voices echoing through the chamber. In front of you, you can see six actually, three on each side. Three tall pillars holding up the roof. The pillars are odd. They're like cylinder shape, not actually solid. They're quite wide, like they're person width wide. You see them sort of three in a row on each side, each set apart. In front of you at the end, you can see another hallway sort of running, off to one side of at the end you can see an entryway, into another space. There are no doors inside. Directly in front of you are a series of tiles running out across all of the floor in endless reflective patterns of themselves, like an endlessly repeating mosaic, going off to the edges of the walls and then going up the sides and coming down then going across the top and through the roof. And in each direction, those reflective patterns just keep on repeating like an endless Mandelbrot set.
I've played this game before. You have to step on the right tiles in the right pattern, otherwise the floor drops out and you die in lava.
What?
That's why we're going to tie a rope to you and just make sure we can retrieve you when you do it.
Well, she's right. I don't like the sound of that game. God, what the hell have you been playing, Delilah?
Okay, if you die, you get another life or something like that, right?
Yeah, you only get 3 tries though.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna work like that here. Yeah.
Well, no one answered when we yelled out.
Nope,
so...
no one answered. You heard your voices actually sort of rattling around inside the space.
Well, I think I should give it a shot. And so I step onto one of the tiles and see if anything lights up or anything.
So just step straight through the door and onto the first set of tiles.
Yeah.
Right. You hear a gurgling sound coming from one of the pillars.
Oh shit, it's the lava.
It's like it's like a bubbling sort of. It is a bit like lava would sound actually. It's actually more like, and I hate to say this, but it's the best noise I can think of. It's like a blocked pipe or a blocked
I hate
toilet.
that.
You know that bubbling
Yeah.
sort of boop, 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 boop noise? And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you can hear it going on. What do you do?
Uh,
Fine.
I put my foot on a different tile that it currently is on.
Okay, the noise stops.
Okay, guys, this tile is safe. You gotta remember the right tiles that you're allowed to step on. Okay, and I put my foot on another tile.
Okay,
It's just
while you're
very
doing
nice.
that, suddenly the side of one of the pillars sort of swooshes out of the way, like it just sort of swoosh, and disappears. And this wooden and bronze man who's been painted in these bright, colourful colours, and is wearing like a jacket, a sort of very beautifully calligraphied and painted jacket, sort of steps out from the pillar, turns its head towards you, and looks at you with these glittering eyes.
Are you like the boss that we have to fight to get to the big boss? Or are you like the butler?
Yeah,
Maybe that's the mage.
That's what this is. We're in a video game. It's not a
Of
dream.
course.
Yeah.
How many video games have been made right now? Like 3?
It's a shame this game
It's
was
like-
set before Jumanji.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know. I
Final
was just
Fantasy,
thinking that. I
right?
was like,
On
it's
the
Jumanji.
NES.
Yeah. We've only got 3 video
What?
games and they're Pong, Mario, and
Yeah.
I don't know, Mario Kart probably. That's it.
It looks
Sonic.
at you.
We've got Sonic the Hedgehog.
While you're having this conversation, it's slowly walking towards you. It's just like quite slow. It's not particularly well functioning. You can hear grinding sounds, and the leg is moving not really all that well. It's like a brass skeleton with these wooden panels inset on it. And it's got a clockwork sort of look and feel to it. Its
Excuse
mouth
me.
opens up as it gets closer to you. What do, Delilah?
Do you need to be fixed? You sound a little bit broken. Do you want us to fix you? Are you a friendly robot?
It stops in front of you. Its hands rise above you. And then, in a sudden movement, it bows at you. And out of its head comes this voice. Welcome to my house. Gracious guests, I am pleased to have you here. My name is Pyad. You will find my servants will serve your every need while I am busy with my studies. I will join you soon. Please follow the footman to the dining hall.
Tom, have you been
lovely to
watching
meet you,
Puffin
Pyad.
Forest or something on YouTube? Because you've just used his favourite voice that he does for
Yeah.
living.
I have not made
It's
that
like
one all
as
by
soon as
myself.
I heard it, I was like, oh my god, it's Magic Brian.
I don't know who that is. Okay.
Oh, he's a wizard from Dungeons and Dragons, a comedy version of Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
Yeah.
Glad I'm channeling Magic Brian. Magic Brian.
Nice.
He's the villain wizard.
Is he? Who
Yeah.
knows how
Oh.
Pyad
He has a
is now.
pet spider called Brian, but with a Y.
That's just wrong. That's right there. That's criminal. Deserves to be burnt at the stake, clearly.
Right.
Okay. The automaton that you now realise is exactly that turns away from you and slowly starts walking down the hallway. As you look, do you follow? As a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
as you follow the
Yes, the
automaton through the hole, you realise that actually this is not a well-kept place. Like, the front entryway seems particularly clean, but when you come around the corner into the next space, which is like effectively an L-shaped corridor, so the corridor is running that way, and you were coming at it from that way, right? So horizontal and vertical. So as you turn the corner, you realise that the halls are full of just detritus, right? So there's debris and possibly there's the stench of a really pungent smell, like super pungent, through the whole space. As you turn the corner into the hallway, you see before you a pair of giant pigs. They are not as big as the fox that was reported earlier, but they are large. They're like a big pet. They're like a big pig. So they're big. I mean, big pig is a big pig.
Do they have cut tusks or not?
They do not have cut tusks. And they're sort of bristly. They're not like a full-grown European boar-looking thing. They're like obviously non-domesticated, well, previously domesticated pigs that have gone a bit feral. You see
That's
them
pretty
as
damn dangerous.
Yep, you turn the corner and you see them, and at that point we'll stop tonight's session because it's 10:20, and that seems like a legit time to stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just add one last note.
Giant pigs.
Uh-oh, big pig.
God.